YouTube Nation and Dog Pound, I'm Unger to the Max. A salute to you. First of all, basketball season is over, so I am definitely going to be changing this recording wall that you see behind me here in my studio because it is football season, baby. Preseason starts, well, technically it started on Thursday because we had the Hall of Fame game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. But preseason officially gets started this coming weekend. So, that's pretty exciting. So, I'm definitely going to be redecorating this, putting up all of my pennants that you see here. I have one for every single team. And I'm going to be putting up Cleveland Browns posters like this, and it's gonna look good. And I'm also doing that because, again, I want to try and do some type of video collaboration with a YouTuber, blogger, or fan for every game on the Browns schedule. Now, I've already got week 1 lined up with KC Sports Report. Already got week 2 lined up with Sauce Sports and the Houston Texans. Not sure what I'm going to do about week 3 for the Chicago Bears. Or week 4 for the Minnesota Vikings. Week 5, I'm already talking to LA Original for when we play the Chargers. Let me look up the rest of the Browns schedule here. And then we will get into today's video because I'm sure you're curious why I'm wearing a Raiders hat. Keep that waiting. Yeah. So, week 6, I need to find a Cardinals YouTuber. Week 7, I'm already talking to some Broncos YouTubers. Week 8, for the Steelers, I'm going to do a video collaboration with Just Blaze 412, although he goes by Pens Digest now, and the Steel Twins. Week 9, when we play Cincinnati, I'm going to do it with Jazzy TV. Week 10, I need to find a Patriots YouTuber. Week 11, I'm already talking to a Detroit Lions fan. Week 12, when we play the Ravens, Engraven Vids, I'm coming for you! Week 14, same thing, Engraven Vids, I'm coming for you! Week 15, we play the Raiders. So Samoan Raider and Spotlight Raiders talk. I want revenge on you guys. Week 16, I've reached out to a Packers YouTuber, Tom Grossi, but I'm open to talking to any Packers fan, really. Week 17, Steel Twins, Just Blaze 412, Pens Digest, that's his new name. I'm coming for you. And week 18, when we play the Cincinnati Bengals, Jazzy TV, you and I are working together. Now, probably throughout that whole thing, you were asking yourself, Unger, you're a Browns YouTuber. Why are you wearing a Raiders hat? Well, at the time when I got this hat, 2 things. Number 1, they were still in Oakland, so they were the Oakland Raiders, not the Las Vegas Raiders. Number 2, my cousin, Mandy Rothstein, was a Raiderette. So, she was one of the Raiders cheerleaders. And the reason I'm wearing this today is because one of my all-time favorite players is getting enshrined into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Charles Woodson. Now, if I had a Indianapolis Colts jersey or a Denver Broncos jersey, I would also be wearing that because one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time is also getting enshrined into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Peyton Manning. Now, I have pennants here. Raiders, Packers, Colts, Broncos, and the Detroit Lions. Why am I holding up a Lions YouTube or pennant? Because a surprising first ballot Hall of Famer is getting enshrined tonight, and that's Megatron. I'm not saying Megatron doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. I'm just surprised that he got in first ballot. Now, Peyton Manning played from 1998 to 2015. He got released from the Indianapolis Colts in 2012 and went to play for the Denver Broncos from 2012 to 2015. He was the first starting quarterback to win a Super Bowl with two different franchises. He won Super Bowl 40 with the Indianapolis Colts in 2006. Then he won Super Bowl 50 with the Denver Broncos in 2015. So that's pretty cool that the two Super Bowls that he won were apart from each other by only 10. Because again, he won Super Bowl 40 with the Colts and Super Bowl 50 with the Broncos. He also went to Super Bowl 44 where he played the New Orleans Saints, but the Saints won that game. He has 200 career wins, which is second most in NFL history. He's third all-time in passing yards with 940, five-time league MVP, and he's not only third all-time in passing yards, but he's third all-time in passing touchdowns with 539. Okay, so this is my little tribute to Peyton Manning. Here's my Colts pennant, here's my Broncos pennant. Actually, it should be like this, because he started with the Colts, finished with the Broncos. So congratulations, Peyton Manning. Now, we go to the player I'm most excited about tonight, and that's Charles Woodson. Started his career with the Raiders, played briefly for the Packers, finished his career with the Raiders. While he was with the Packers, he won Super Bowl 45 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Charles Woodson. He has 65 career interceptions. That's tied for fifth most in NFL history. 13 defensive touchdowns. That's tied for most in NFL history. And he was NFL All-Decade Team of the 2000s. And yes, I just read off some amazing stats for him. But he made a bunch of plays that don't necessarily go in the stats book. That you can't necessarily mark down with a 1 or a 5. He made plays that, like, he might have tipped a pass and allowed one of his teammates to get an interception. Or maybe the Packers ran a blitz and he came in and allowed another one of his defensive linemen to get the sack. Or a strip sack. Strip fumble, I should say. So, he made those types of plays also. And yes, I just read off a bunch of stats with Peyton Manning also. But it's like Peyton was able to see, oh, the defense is in this formation. Let's audible to this play instead. Like he might have audibled from a passing play to a run play. And then just hand it off and boom, touchdown Colts. Or boom, touchdown Broncos. And some of the passes he made, I'm just like, how? I just sat there like this. How? How do you make that play? How do you throw it into that type of a window? And I got to see Peyton Manning play in person when the Broncos had their Super Bowl run. They came here to Cleveland and they played the Browns. And the Browns played them really, really tough. The Broncos ended up winning, but it took overtime. It was a fantastic game. And I mentioned this on the show earlier, but it was with baseball. There are those certain teams where you're just like, I need to see my hometown team, whoever it is, play against Team X. And you can say that for any sport, really. And at when I recorded that video, it was the St. Louis Cardinals, because I was seeing the Indians play the Cardinals. And that's going to be the case on August 28th, because I'm seeing the Indians play the Red Sox. And the Red Sox are another one of those teams. But for football, the Denver Broncos are definitely one of those teams where it's like, I really want to see the Cleveland Browns play the Denver Broncos. I don't know why. There's just something about the Broncos that I just really appreciated. Same thing. Pretty much, I'm like that with every team in the AFC West, if I'm being honest. So, I would love to see the Browns play the Chiefs. I did see the Chiefs play the Browns many, many years ago. But I would love to see it again. I wish I could go to the game in Kansas City this season, especially because it's going to be a full house. Yeah, I did get to see the Browns play the Chargers, so that was amazing. I saw the Browns play the Raiders last year, and then I saw the Browns play the Broncos in 2015. The Seahawks are another one of those teams for me. I have to think about who else. Obviously the Steelers, because they're a division rival. Ravens. Bengals, take it or leave it. I would love to see the Browns play the Packers. That's another team. Browns, Bears. Yeah, I want to see that in person, and I'm going to. Browns, Vikings. Not really. Don't really want to see that one in person too much, but I will. Browns, Cowboys. Obviously, I want to see the Browns play the Cowboys. The Cowboys are America's team. Or, let me say it like this. The Cowboys are America's team. No, I don't think so. I think America's team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Did you see how many Steelers fans were at the Hall of Fame induction ceremony last night? Yeah, point taken. Oh, I just realized. I forgot to talk about Calvin Johnson and give him his time in the sun. So here's my little tribute to you, Calvin. Congrats on making it to the Hall of Fame. Now, I said this earlier in the video, but I'll say it again. Did I think Megatron was going to get into the Hall of Fame at some point? Yes, I did. But did I think he was going to get in first ballot? No, I didn't. Because he had a brief playing career with the Detroit Lions, never won a Super Bowl, don't think he ever made it to the NFC Championship game, so I thought that would hurt his case and it would be like, oh, he's not going to get in first ballot, he might get in second or third. So, it's a pleasant surprise that he got in first ballot. But, he's the second youngest first ballot Hall of Famer. Gale Sayers is the youngest. He has 11,619 reception yards. That's fourth most in a player's first 9 seasons. 731 career receptions. One of 12 players to get 700 plus receptions in their first 9 seasons. And 1,964 receiving yards in 2012. That's a single season record. So, those are pretty amazing. And stats don't always tell the whole story. Some of his catches, much like my reactions to some of Peyton Manning's throws and Charles Woodson's interceptions and other fantastic plays, I would just watch Megatron make plays and I'd be like, what? How? How did you make that catch? How? What? But then again, that's why he was called Megatron. Because he was a freaking robot. Or cyborg. I like cyborg better. Because, again, how he made some of those catches, I have no freaking idea. It was unbelievable to watch him play. Absolutely unbelievable. There's one game that sticks out for me when I think of Megatron. And that's, I believe it was Week 8, 2013 season. The Cowboys are at the Lions. So it's Dez Bryant against Calvin Johnson. Now, that game is mostly remembered for Matt Stafford, he didn't fake spike it. But he rushes guys up to the line like he was going to spike it or something. And then he goes, nope, I'm jumping over the goal line and getting the touchdown. But Calvin Johnson made some huge catches in that game. Absolutely huge. And he just went bonkers in that game. Double-digit receptions, a touchdown, at least one touchdown, and, you know, it was mind-boggling to watch him play. Mind-boggling. So, congratulations to everyone getting into the Hall of Fame, both last night and tonight. John Lynch, Alan Faneca are also getting elected tonight. Last night we had Jimmy Johnson, Bill Cowher, Troy Polamalu, just to name a few. And for everyone I didn't mention, congratulations on getting enshrined into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm so excited to visit the Hall of Fame after tonight, because that's going to be pretty incredible that my all-time favorite player, LaDainian Tomlinson, is in the Hall of Fame. My second favorite player of all time, Peyton Manning, is in the Hall of Fame now. My third favorite player of all time, Charles Woodson's in the Hall of Fame. And countless others. Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, now Troy Polamalu. Now, I get it. I'm a Browns fan. I shouldn't like Troy Polamalu because he played for the Steelers. I shouldn't like Ray Lewis because he played for the Ravens. I shouldn't like Ed Reed because he played for the Ravens. But I do. I'm sorry. It was just watching them play, whether it was Ray Lewis hit you like a freaking truck, or watching Ed Reed make amazing interceptions, or Troy Polamalu and his flowing hair just fly in and make a key tackle or get a key interception. It was so much fun to watch them that I appreciate them and I like them. Do I like the Ravens? No. Do I like the Steelers? No. But I'm allowed to like individual players on those teams, right? I don't see any problem with that. Who cares? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Another one of my all-time favorite players is in the Hall of Fame. Brian Urlacher. Yeah, that guy, you know, played really well for the Chicago Bears. Played against Peyton Manning in Super Bowl 40. And that makes me wonder something. What if Peyton Manning and Charles Woodson had played each other in the Super Bowl? Oh, I would have paid any amount of money to see that. If Peyton and Charles had somehow gotten to the Super Bowl with their respective teams, whether that was the Colts, Broncos, the Raiders, or for Charles, it would have had to have been the Packers. Because there's no way the Broncos and Raiders could have met in the Super Bowl. And there's no way the Colts and the Raiders could have met in the Super Bowl. I would have taken Colts Raiders in the AFC Championship game if it meant I could have gotten Charles Woodson against Peyton Manning. I would have taken Broncos Raiders in the AFC Championship game. Again, because that would have meant potentially I got Peyton Manning against Charles Woodson. Would Peyton Manning have just been like, oh, that's Charles Woodson, I don't want to throw in his direction? Or would Peyton Manning have said, yeah, that's Charles Woodson, let me see what I can do? And Charles Woodson, would he have been playing, would his defensive scheme have been like, I'm going to press up, or I'm going to back off? And how would he have played in a championship type game against Peyton Manning? Would have been fascinating. Absolutely fascinating to watch. So again, congratulations to everyone who's been enshrined into the Football Hall of Fame last night and everyone who's being enshrined tonight. You have absolutely earned it. It was amazing to watch you guys play. Thank you for all the memories and congratulations. So, thank you for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, punch that subscribe button like a UFC player and punch that like button. Until next time, I'm Unger to the Max, signing off with a salute to you. Go Browns!